Hey, so how's everyone doing here? Alright, so that was a slideshow you guys just seen. I stripped this panel down. And it's all in metal right now. And I want to paint it. So, just to go over it real quickly. You see all these spots like this? Those are all low spots on here. But you know what? This isn't a prize truck or anything like that, van. I'm just painting it. I do have red lead. I could fill those in and, you know what I mean, sand it down and make everything perfect. I'm just not gonna. This will be good enough for this van. So yeah, I'm gonna primer it all up. Actually, the primer right here, that was actually in the van when I bought it, so that's a few years old. And it works, surprisingly. I got cans up here that are, only 6 months old and they don't work. So surprisingly, so we're gonna let the van primer itself. Then when that dries, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of Scotch-Brite. That's all I got is the red, so that's what we're hitting it with. And then after that, we're gonna put some sealer primer on. That's this brand right here. Then after the sealer primer, I bought some pre-mixed paint from my local paint store. It's already mixed, activator, reducer, so I just got a 8-to-1, put a little bit of this into this. I got mixing cups right here. We're good to go, and then we'll spray it. It's a single stage, so there's no clear coat on this. We're just gonna hit it one time and that's it. This is what I use to strip it. Stuff actually works freaking great. I gotta give that a big shout out to that Rust-Oleum aircraft paint remover. Works good. This is what I sanded them down with, the hood. It's what I have. I'm trying to do this on the cheap. I didn't buy anything really except for the paint. And that was, all this was like $68. These I used to do sand down my house, but they work great for the hood. And I mean, I do have more sandpaper and that sort of thing in here. I got a ton of it. This is my paint department right here, that drawer. So, yeah, I already excuse me, I already cleaned it off with acetone. So let's throw this in some primer and we'll Scotch-Brite it down. All right, so that's it for right now. Bye-bye. Alright, that's pretty good. So let's let that dry and yeah, we got Scotch-Brite, we'll find a photo of it. Ready to paint. So let's take a break. Alright. There's my first screw up. Right here. I started to Scotch-Brite the sealer primer, and it must have been a little bit wet right here. And that's pretty hard to fix without priming, sanding it all down. Reprimering it, resealing it. My fault. I was trying to rush it. Hey, you know what though? Screw it. I'm gonna give it another half an hour to dry. See if I could sand that down, touch it up real quick. And hey, if it's shitty looking right there, then that's just the way it's gonna be. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. It was coming out pretty good other than that. For like almost no effort, this was coming out pretty good. Damn, I'm mad. Like there's pieces of paint I missed. I just primered over it. I don't care. Some right here too. Yeah, but this makes me mad. Yeah, so let's let it sit a little bit. You're going to have a blemish there no matter what I do. It's going to be a blemish unless I wait till tomorrow, sand it all down. I'm just not going to do that. This needs to get done today. It's supposed to snow in a couple days. So we're in Connecticut, end of January. It's like 8 degrees outside right now, so it is what it is. Plus, on top of that, when I go to paint, these propane heaters right here, they tend to put fish eyes in the paint. So no matter what, it's not going to come out perfect. But this is all I have, so I got to do with what I have. All right, well, it is what it is. We'll move forward. We'll let this dry a little bit more. And yeah, we'll go from there. All righty, bye-bye. All right, we got her patched up. There is a slight blemish there. You can't really see it. But it is what it is. Oh well, she was perfect up until then. All right, so yeah, let me get the next coat of primer on here. Then we're ready for paint. Already got the air compressor out and everything. We're ready to go. All right, so we'll be back. Alright, so we got one coat done now. She got some orange peel in her. I'm going to put one more coat on and that's it. And I'm probably going to have to wait till springtime to, what do you call it? Wet sand and, yeah, basically what you do with paint when it's orange peely like this, you wet sand it, then you just use compound and polish afterwards. They usually come out pretty good. So this is typical. This is no big deal. Plus I'm using, not that I'm making up excuses. It is what it is, and I am what I am. It's an $80 Tractor Supply gun right there. But yeah, so Let me give it 5-10 minutes to set up, and then we'll put one more coat on this, and that's it. She's done. And yeah, I'm happy with it. And we'll go from there. All right, so I'll be back.
This came out pretty good now.
All right, it's been about 5-10 minutes now. Yeah, she's pretty good. It's going to need a nice little wet sand. Then follow up with some compound and a polish. You know, buff it out. But that's expected. It's a single stage, no clear coat on that. It's all in it. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I mean, is it professional? Not even close to being professional. This cost me $70 and using whatever I had laying around. So, I mean, it is what it is. And I'm quite happy with it for what it is. There's some orange peel and everything in it. You can see it real good right there. But that'll come out when I wet sand it. I've done this before and they come out pretty good. If it was clear coat, the clear coat would have got rid of all on top of this. Clear coat would have, you really don't get a lot of orange peel with clear coat. Base coat, clear coat, 2-stage paint systems. But with this, yeah, it is what it is, you know. It's a freaking 8-degree day out there, so I'm doing the best we can with what we got. And I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wet sand and polish this thing up anytime soon because it's cold out. But in the springtime, we can hit it up again. Well, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. All right, so we're going to leave it off at this right here. And let me get this, give me a day or two to put this on the van and we'll take a look at it. All righty, bye-bye.